Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys, to read with us. Happy Friday.
Yes.
Yes.
So we have some awesome people joining us. Do you guys want to take a minute and introduce yourself and your channel and tell us what you're reading before we get started? Stephanie, you want to start?
Sure. I'm Stephanie. My channel is Miss Richards Reads, and I am reading The Fires of Heaven by Robert Jordan.
Nice. I am Tiffany. I'm from the Beach Bum Bookworm, and I am going to be listening to audio the third book in the Lion and the Mouse series. It's a international Russian mafia romance book. It's intense.
I haven't heard of it. Wow.
I'm Nico. I put Nico's Book Reviews as my title, so I didn't forget to say the name of my channel. But I am reading Valor, the second Faithful and Fallen book.
Nice. There she is.
She is.
Hey, how are you? Okay.
All right, I'm Tyler, and my channel is Crazy84, and I'll be reading this so I can finish my blog.
Okay, Kissy, we're just introducing ourselves, our channels, and what we're reading.
All right. I am reading, I'm going to start Shadow and Bone, and then I'm also going to continue with Wildcat.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Megan, so I'm at Megan's Reading Revelations. I'm reading City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty, and I might maybe be able to finish it tonight. I got less than 200 pages left. I don't know. It's pretty ambitious, but I'm going to try. So we were talking about how long you guys wanted to sprint for. So y'all who are watching, throw out some suggestions. 15 minutes, 20 minutes. You want to read for 20, chat for 10?
We're good and open to whatever you guys want to do. So
okay, let's do
open
that.
for anything. Read for 20, talk for 10.
Yeah, I think that's good because then you can actually get immersed. Okay.
I just figured out how to read the comments.
You just
I did get a third bookshelf, Andrew. Yes.
I'm gonna set a 20-minute timer on my phone. We can take turns putting them if you want. Okay. So let's get started. I'm gonna respond to some of these folks because they're awesome.
Awesome. Absolutely.
Okay. So we're gonna read for 20 and then we'll chat about what we're reading. Hi, Nick. Satan's Dragon. I tried to read that and I couldn't get into it. It was years ago.
It's so good.
Maybe I should give it another chance.
You probably can't see Crown of Stars. Oh no, it's over here.
So how many pages did you guys read?
11.
11. I did pretty good. I read 19.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. This book, like, it's really easy to get through. The writing is, in my opinion, pretty easy to absorb. So
Yeah, those are fast-paced books.
have you read all of them or just the first one?
Yeah, I just finished the third one last week.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. And that one.
Did the-
Is that the
Did the-
finale?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do the long chapters like get you in any way? Because sometimes I can't do books with the long chapters.
It's kind of annoying because I tag team it with the audio, so I have the audio set up on my library, so like when I'm driving I can listen, and then I always have to like reconcile where the chapter is in the audio.
Yeah.
It's like short chapters, you don't have to do that. You can just be like, all right, I can read a page and then get caught up, but this is like, I read 20 pages. So, 16, that's good.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's awesome. 6 page. I was about to ask because Andrew is reading Dead House Gates and Nick is reading Gardens of the Moon, and like whenever I have to read those books, I feel like I'm reading and I read like 3 pages and it's been like half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're Nick, how are you liking it? Because aren't you fairly new to fantasy? Sorry, I'm gonna put you on the spot. You're probably like, I didn't know. Sorry. You read 18? Nice. What are you reading?
Rambling, I'm with you. Whenever somebody asks a question, I always forget where I started. I'm like, I think I read. Yeah, always.
Yeah, I didn't count. I had to go back and try and figure out where I
Yeah.
started.
Where? Yeah.
I'll count for the rest of the time.
Yeah, they do take forever. How many of the, are you talking about Gardens of the Moon? Or Malazan? Whatever it's called.
Malazan.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Okay. 337 pages.
Ooh.
Wow.
So that's like not even halfway. What is Ruthless Lady's Guides to Wizardry? I've never heard of that.
I haven't
Oh,
either.
I like the
I think it's a
title.
new one. I
Yeah.
think it's a newer
Yeah.
book. I think it's
I
a
like
newer
that.
book.
Have you heard of it?
Sounds awesome. I heard. Well, I forget who it was that like mentioned it, but one of the bigger booktubers mentioned it, and I was like, "Oh, that sounds good."
Yeah, it's got a catchy title.
It does. I'm not sure if it was Beautiful Book because Bethany who mentioned it or someone else. I'm not sure. I think there's more than one person. So
Monique, you're reading Dead House Gates too. Are you liking it? Are you guys doing Mike's book reviews read along? Is that what everyone's doing the Malazan? Yeah, I tried and then I stopped.
It's a lot.
I really need to reread it at some point, but I just could not fit that in now. So it took me forever to read the first time because of all the same reasons it takes most people a long time. But I finished it. It just took forever.
Yeah.
So a reread, I think it would appreciate it more.
Yeah, I tried to read it twice, and I got rid of my copy, and then I bought another copy for like $3. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this again, and I read 200 pages, and I was like, no.
Yeah, it's not for everyone. I totally understand.
And then I went to the used bookstore today to like sell some stuff, and I was gonna sell it, and I forgot it, so now I still it's still sitting downstairs. But I did find a lot of good stuff though today.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Valor is very good so far. I enjoyed Malice. I enjoyed Malice, but it was like it was fine. And Valor immediately started like up to here. So I'm really liking this book so far.
I'm reading Valor soon, so that makes me very excited to hear.
Yeah. When are you planning on reading it?
I think it's gonna be part of my like March pile. I'm trying to read Valor and maybe like Rune and Wrath, like all in the same like couple months.
Right. I was trying to decide between Valor and the Arm of the Sphinx, which is book 2 in the Books of Babel. But
I haven't started that series. I know you're doing a read along for it on your channel.
I really liked it personally. Okay, so this is the cool title book. It's a new release, Victorian-inspired historical fantasy. Interesting. I can check that one out. Thank you for the suggestion.
It does sound super interesting.
It does.
Yes, peer pressure. Hey, you guys ready for another sprint? It's 7:30.
Yes.
20 minutes again?
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sure, sounds good.
right, guys, that was 20 minutes. I think I read the same amount of pages. I read 17.
I read one more. I read 12.
I think this is just like an easy book to get through. It's only, let me see. I probably can finish it tonight. Maybe when we get done. I have about 70 pages. Yes, it's not too bad.
That's not
I
bad.
read like 10 pages
Oh.
again.
10 again.
10? 10? 10 pages?
Nice.
Hi, Stacey.
Yeah, I would have read more, but they're listening to music out there. So it's like kind of like I'm trying to focus on reading as well as listening. They're listening to rap, like today's rap, not old school rap, the one that I like. But then I turned off the camera and everything because I was wondering what they were doing, and I went out there like to check on it, and then he came in and like tried to take over, and I'm like, they're not gonna hear you because I have it on like and I have my headphones in, and he's like, I want to be on here. I was like, not happy.
Yeah, it
So I'm
doesn't
like,
sound as exciting as what they're doing. It's exciting for me in my head.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Stacy.
All right, Nick, I need to stop reading Epic Fantasy to up my page count. It depends on the Epic Fantasy, I think. Some of it's more digestible than others.
Yeah.
I got 17. Valor's pretty quick.
Yeah, exactly.
But I just was reading Crown of Stars is really dense. The one you didn't like, Meg.
Yeah. That was like years ago. And I think isn't Kate Elliott, she's married to I want to say Shel Silverstein, but that might be completely wrong.
I had no idea. That could be right.
Like she's married. Does anyone know? Like she's married to an author, and I don't know why I think it's him.
The guy that wrote Where the Sidewalk Ends?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I might be
so
completely
interesting.
looking that up, and you guys are gonna look it up and be like, she's crazy.
I'm Googling right now.
All right.
right.
Oh, it's Jay Silverstein. So you were really close.
Who's Jace? Is he an author?
I
I wasn't even.
don't know.
Okay,
I half of it right. Half still counts.
That was like a cool story in my head.
He looks like he's a Egyptologist, maybe.
Oh, now that's cool.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Someone says we have a lot of concentration.
I feel like I'm constantly looking at the screen to see if Megan's talking again because I have it on mute and I have earphones in. So I'm like, feel like I'm constantly checking out to see where we are.
Like
I look up.
I do. This is what I do because I'm a teacher. So this is what I do in my classroom. I use my phone timer for everything, and I'm like, okay, work for 20 minutes, and then we'll talk. So like when I'm doing this with you guys, I feel like I'm in class. I'm like, okay, work for 20 minutes, and then I literally, it's my day. That's all I do is timers, or like be quiet for 20 minutes, then you can talk. Or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What grade do you teach?
I teach a lot, 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, so
Do you teach all the subjects?
What?
Do you teach every subject or do you teach like one subject?
I teach English,
Oh.
and then I also, long story, I teach a computer class.
Oh.
Also,
Cool.
I mean, you set up this whole streaming thing, so
but that doesn't require.
I was very thankful that you did it, Megan. So you might not think so knowing a lot about computers, but for some people I think it can be very helpful.
Questions, I will refer you to a forum.
I won't, don't worry. Because
I couldn't even get my like YouTube videos to upload off of my phone for like a whole month. It was horrible. So
That's annoying.
okay, what time is it? All right, so it's like almost 8. So we're good on time. We should be able to do 2 more sprints. Sound good?
nice. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can finish this in the hour.
I believe you.
Work for 20 minutes, guys. Sorry. Hi, Andy. That was so loud. I'm so sorry. I failed.
That was hilarious.
He made it very clear time was up.
Right.
That's like, I don't know, that's jarring when you're in the middle of like a scene in a book.
Ironically, I was reading the word dramatically right when that came up.
Oh my gosh. I'm like right at the end of my book when like everything is happening all at once and it's intense. It's definitely intense. So
That was the time, yes.
I think I read 20 pages.
I was 17 again.
I think I did about 2.5 chapters because I'm doing an audiobook.
Yeah, what's the speed you listen to your audiobooks on, or does it differ on the audiobook?
I usually speed it up quite a bit because I started doing it to kind of read more, but now when I've tried to go back to like a regular speed, it feels like it's so slow. Yeah, I can't do it. So like a 1.5 or 1.8.
Same.
Yeah.
But it also, I found that like I don't listen to just audiobooks because I found that I zone out. So like I use them to like complement some stuff. But if it's a fantasy, I have to start out reading it first and then get acclimated to like the worlds and the characters and the places before I jump in the audiobook. Because like I did that with City of Brass, and I think I jumped in too soon because there was like a chapter I had no idea what they were talking about because there were all these names and like, you know, it's Middle Eastern inspired. So I was so confused. So maybe I jumped in too soon. But
I mean, I just can't do audiobooks. I've tried a couple of times. I can't focus. If I had a really long drive, I could try. But I don't even have a commute anymore. So with right now, so.
Yeah, I crochet a lot, so that's kind of what started me on them is that I listen to them while I crochet. So, and then
I do both. So like I do audio. I can. What helps me is like me doing something. So like I'll put an audiobook where I'm like walking somewhere or going for a walk, cleaning. A mindless game where I don't have to think too much. I'll do that while listening. But I also what helps me focus because if I'm having a hard time focusing on a book, either it's a physical book or a my Kindle app, I would get the audiobook if it's available on like through my library. I'll listen to the audiobook while actually reading with it, and I work my way up to I'm at 2.45 speed. And now that's getting a little slow and normal, so I might like go up a little bit from there. But yeah, I'm like at 2.0 to 2.45 speed. Anything I started out with a 1.5, I guess, because that's where I started. Because like the normal was like was too slow and I couldn't concentrate, so I was like, all right, let me like put like 1.5 then.
Does anybody listen to audiobooks while they're like gaming? Because I've had so many people say, "Yeah, I listen to it when I'm gaming." I'm like, how can you concentrate?
I don't think I'd be able to.
I couldn't do that.
I don't think I could.
Yeah, I wouldn't if it's like a like Mario or like a RPG game, I think, or like Call of Duty or something like that. I wouldn't be able to do an audiobook.
Yeah,
You kind of have to like pay attention to what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But like what I mean by mindless, I mean like Smash Bros games, or there's this cat game that I do like it's like Cat Camp, and like what you do is like you have to like clean like the tent and like the and like motorhome and stuff like that, and then you can like set stuff. So it's like mindless. Like you don't really need to think about it, but like the games you have to think about on like they're like like that game where you have to build and then you get like the three match game and then you have to build. I need to think with that, so I won't be able to do an audiobook, but like mindless, normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me forever to even realize you could change the speed of audiobooks. Like, I think until somebody said it, I was like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah, because it feels very odd at the speed that's considered the normal speed for me.
Mhm.
Sometimes they really, really make the story come alive, though. Like, they really can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never like fantasy is so hard to read on audiobook for me. I might try what you're doing, Megan, and like try to read like part of it first and then jump into audio. But usually I read audiobooks that are like nonfiction, either like when I'm traveling or like on a commute or something. Like
I've never tried nonfiction.
Somebody
I feel
else
like I would not be able to concentrate.
That's what I do with nonfiction too. Is like I do the audio and physically read it because it's one easier and faster. And when I do my notes, that because it's nonfiction, I have to do notes, take notes. So that's what I do. Oh, and I get more out of it that way too, because like I'm looking at the words and writing it down as well as I'm hearing them.
Mhm.
I think in the car it just kind of sounds like a podcast if it's a good like author and narrator. So that's like a good nonfiction book that's not like too luxury. Like if it's like a self improvement or something like that, it kind of just sounds like a podcast.
Mhm.
What are graphic audiobooks?
Yeah, I saw that in the chat too. Tell us what those are.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of that.
You have heard of it?
I'm not super familiar, so definitely correct me, Halo, who commented that. But I think it's like there's extra like noises in the background and stuff.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, like they're
So it's
super
sound
immersive, kind of.
Yeah, like it's you hear like talking and like sounds. And I actually tried something kind of like that on Spotify called Aetheram, and I just still couldn't get into it because I can't do audio. But I was trying.
I feel like this is just ASMR for book people.
Yeah.
Like pages turning. I don't know.
I'd be upset with talking to
Okay.
somebody who don't know nothing about the book series. They just want to check up on them.
All right, you guys ready to read for another 20?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi there.
We'll pass the sound effects and all. Yeah, a couple of the Star Wars books I've read are like that. Okay. Great, guys. 20 minutes. right, guys, that was 20. I didn't want to freak you out with the alarm again. So I have like 23 pages left. So I'll definitely be able to finish this tonight once we're done with this. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
So let me see. That means for February, I've finished 3 books, I think, so far. 2 or 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bad.
And that's a tome too.
Yeah, but it's been really easy to read.
Yeah.
So.
I've got 550 pages left, so I probably won't finish tonight.
Okay, 17 good.
Yeah, my book says it's got 5.5 hours left, so I probably won't be finishing it tonight.
Are any of you guys snowed in from the storm? Are any of you guys getting bad weather?
I mean, I'm in Iowa, so I've had nothing but bad weather for a while, but we might get back above 0 this next week, maybe.
I'm in Florida, so it's 73.4 here right now.
I don't really want to talk to you anymore.
I have a 4-day weekend and it's pouring down rain. 100% rain today, like 80% tomorrow, all throughout the week next week. And I'm like, of course, on my like 4-day weekend, it's pouring down.
Yeah.
But
Where are
then,
you at?
the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm just reading the comments, but it's good reading weather, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's true.
And it's Valentine's Day, which makes it even worse because then I'm like, with everything that's going on,
Mm.
just I don't know.
Yeah.
Just reading for 7 books this month. Wow.
Nice.
Like big fantasy books. Like I can read 7 YA books.
It keeps getting worse because I keep telling him to read more books.
That's a good friend.
Okay, do you guys want to do one more sprint? Like a short one, maybe like 10 minutes?
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll do a short one. We'll do 10.
Okay.
All right, guys, that was 10. Dang, I read a lot. I hope you guys did.
I read about 7, so a little bit more.
I feel like if I hadn't have done this tonight, like I probably would have just been watching TV or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually really helped. I saw Nick comment, you're very lightly jogging. Are you like on the treadmill?
Wow.
Nice.
That or outside holding his phone in front of his face.
Do that. I can't work out and read at the same time.
It's really hard.
Yeah, I can't.
Like even when I had a gym membership, I tried to like read on my, on the stationary bike, and I'm like, it just didn't work. I don't know.
I've done it. It's not that easy, but I'm also really out of shape. So then I'm like heavy breathing and can't read.
I can watch videos, but not read books.
What?
I listen to angry music to keep me going.
Working out? Oh, music totally motivates you when you're working out. It really does. Andrew says, I need to participate in reading sprints.
Yay.
Oh, that's silly. I finished my graphic novel, emptied the dishwasher, and put away all the clean dishes. All right, we are helping people be productive.
Very productive.
While we read, people are productive.
There we go.
I definitely wouldn't be 82 pages into my book already today that I started this morning. So yeah, it worked.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Andrew. We're glad you came.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, guys. We'll have to do this again. It was fun. And we got a lot of reading done. I'll probably literally go finish City of Brass right now, and I'll have to let you guys know on Discord how I feel about it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how you like it once you finish it.
Yeah, I might film a review tomorrow. We'll see.
I hope you like it because I'm going to plan on reading it in March as well. So,
I mean, I know, like, because I can tell you right now, it's probably going to be like a 3.5 out of 5, like higher. It's really good. I had a few issues with it, but like overall, it's good. So, did you like it, Tiffany?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they just get better.
I have Kingdom of Copper because I found it one day at a used store, and I was like, well, I can't not get it. So I hadn't even read the first one yet.
Yeah.
City of Brass has been off and on my TBR 3 times. I feel like I don't know. I don't
It
know
was
if you have
kind
a
of a slow start.
Huh?
It was kind of slow to start to me, but
Yeah.
then it took off.
It took the first 50% before I was really invested in it.
Mm-hmm.
What about Second and Charles?
I was just looking this up. I've heard of that, but I don't really know anything about it. So
It's it's the used bookstore I go to, and they're owned by Books A Million.
Oh.
oh, I meant the book.
Oh,
I say you told me about your bookstore earlier. Yeah.
is that where? No, Second and Charles. No. So I found it at where my parents live. It's this like super small bookstore in this really small town, and I couldn't believe I found it there.
There's apparently an extremely small bookstore that's like really near where I live that I didn't know was there because it's like back in a little strip that I still haven't been to because they close at 3:30 when they're open.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So
You should go and take us along virtually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love book shopping.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I like book shopping a little too much. My wife always tells me.
Y'all don't even want to know me.
I know we worked up a budget. This has been a few years ago, but my husband and I worked up a budget, and I was buying like 2 to 2.5 like electric bills per month on books. I was like, oh, I can't believe this. It was so embarrassing.
I mostly buy used.
I buy a lot of used
Yeah.
half price books. I don't think I've ever bought anything from half price books, but I always hear about it.
That's like the only place I have. So mine is decent. I've gotten really lucky with books there a few times, and sometimes I can't find anything. But I picked up like all of Joe Abercrombie's first 6 books there. Just somebody must have really hated them because they were all there one day.
Yeah.
I've gotten a few other like lucky ones where I'm like, oh, a whole series. So I went and bought all the Kate Elliott I could find after I started Crown of Stars too.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm lucky because like if you're an educator with Books A Million and Second and Charles, you get 20% off of everything. So like if I go buy used books, they're already discounted, and then I get an additional 20% off.
Nice.
That is
That's awesome.
So I'm spoiled, extremely spoiled.
That would just make me buy more books to
Yeah,
make
right.
it
Yeah,
for
me
discount,
too.
And
I like
Yeah.
justified. I'm like, well, I'm not spending that much because it gets 20% off, and then like I justify it. Like today, I went and sold stuff, and I got a $15 store credit, but then like I spent $28 on books, and I was like, but I have $15 in store credit, but I'm still spending like $13.
Was it the stack you put on your Discord?
That yeah.
So
So
you still got a ton of books though.
yeah,
For
I got
that, right?
6. I think.
Because
Yeah, and they were all used except for one.
I think this one on Amazon was like 16.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So, yeah.
The mass market paperback Wheel of Time
Yeah.
series.
I've got my hardcovers, which I mostly found at Half Price Books. Actually, I came in on when I didn't live near one. Even I came in on a really good day, and I was able to pick most of them up because actually having my set was super nice. I just did this new thing where I have like display books because I have the 3rd shelf, so I have more room now. So
I need to check out my bookstore. We have
Andrew
a,
can do his 5.
yeah, we have a really, really awesome bookstore here in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and they just reopened. And so I need to go check it out and see if they have any hardbacks.
Nico,
It's just
you
like
need to
I
do a
love
bookshelf-
hardcovers.
You need to do a bookshelf tour because, like, you keep talking about the stuff you have. And have you done a bookshelf tour?
No, I just. Oh, sorry.
Well, no, both of you.
Your bookshelves definitely we need a tour of for sure because look at
yours,
back there.
Stephanie and Nico, have you guys done your bookshelf tours? I want to see them if you haven't.
Me too. I do too.
Yeah.
I just did the bookshelf tag recently, which ends in a tour, but then I just got a new shelf, so I'll have to do another one at some point.
Yeah. I got to reorganize mine first. I just got rid of a ton of books. So they're all just shoved on there.
I just made it look decent for the spots you can see. The bottom parts are a mess right now.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
20% of the original
Ooh.
price. Yeah, Second and Charles does not do good. Like, you'll sell a book and get like 10 cents. It's not good.
Where I'm at, we have a Goodwill bookstore. It's all just books put on by Goodwill
What?
in Sarasota, Florida. I don't know if they have them all over the place, but they're cheap. It's
That's
really nice.
awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I want to go there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I am going to sign off because it is a little bit after 9 o'clock, and no joke, in the middle of the week, this is when I go to sleep, and so my internal clock is like, time to go. But thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was fun. We'll have to do it again, and yeah, thank you once again.
Yes, thank you, Megan, for hosting
Megan.
everybody
Thanks for
tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye.